So what I thought I would do is take y'all through one of Gio's examples. I'm going to try and find one that he hasn't made good to go. I'll show y'all how to make it good to go. So if y'all find something on your own, you take it from there. This is going to be, we're going to deal with JavaScript. We're going to deal with variables. This is all stuff that is 95% cut and paste. And the other 5% is just renaming things that you know you need to rename them to make them fit your scenario. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off on Codepen. This what I'm going to show you is going to be useful in many ways. And we're only going to do text today. We're just going to look through his pins, find one that is going to have text in it, but that he hasn't. Here we go. Okay, here's one. Neon Flux. Okay, we're going to get rid of Flux. We're going to deal with one. We're going to keep this as simple as possible, and we're going to deal with one. You don't need to know what all this stuff means. Okay, you really truly don't. All right, you don't. You really don't. So here we go. This is what I'm after. All right, this is something you don't need. It's cut and paste. This is all. You just cut it from wherever you have it currently saved. Me, I have it saved because it's in currently use on my stream. I just go and I grab it. All right, and then you don't need to understand what it does. I'll give a brief description, but you truly don't need to understand what it does. So now, here's the brief description though. Basically, it's saying get the new parameters from searching the URL parameters, or the variable, and be more accurate. Get the name, the text of the variable by searching the URL parameters. Okay, for name. Okay, name, and we're going to assign that to the element ID text. What we're going to do here, we're going to change neon. We're going to make that life. Okay, find the white text and change it to something. All right, that way you know what it looks like. Because it's getElementById, now you could change that to match the class. It's not getElementByClass. That's not how you do it. It's a different form of URL grabbing that Gio probably knows. I don't. So I just add, right, exactly. I just add an ID. There we go. ID text. And it goes away. As soon as it goes away, you know it's right. That's it. I mean, we're literally done. As soon as your text goes away, you are done. You can then save and export. Download the zip. Neon Flux. Go to the dist one. That's the one you're after. Okay. In the wrong place. There we go. Rename it. Neon Flux. Okay. So that's it. We now want to go into where'd it go? Neon Flux. We want to grab this and we want to drag it into, again, you don't see anything, but having this address be this is very important. Okay, and here's the reason why. I'm going to open up this. Yeah. I always do this because I only open it up when I'm on stream. All right. Let's go over here to blank is fine. We're going to add a source. Browser. We're going to call this neon. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, there we go. FLUN. But, and then, right. So even though it's a local file, you don't want to tick local file. And here's the reason why. Because when you do that, you cannot inject parameters. It will not take parameters from that URL line. It's no longer a URL, so there's search. There's no URL to search. It's a file being loaded. So don't check local file. Very important. Set your size of your canvas. Paste. Oops, that's the wrong one. I never did copy that. My bad. Come on, get up in there. Get up in there. There we go. Control C. Paste that in here. And now, this is where you need to go back and look at your code one more time. And it was name. That's what you want. That's what you're after. So you want a question mark. Name, all lowercase. Name equals % target user %. For those of you that, sorry, I got something in my eye. For those of you that know Streamer.bot really well, you'll understand what that is. For those of you that don't, we'll get to it in just a second. Always shut down when not visible, and always refresh browser when it becomes active. Very important, especially this one. Target user. So we are now going to go over here to that's where we're going to get there. So boom, we're going to come over here to actions. We're going to create a new one, add. We're going to call this GFX neon looks. And we're going to put this inside my graphics effects. And the Q, it's an OBS thing. And that's it. Boom. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add action, Twitch, get user info for target. Okay. And we want to leave that as user. Okay. We have 3 choices from input. Like if it was a shout out, the next name after it is its input. Or as a variable, which we're not going to deal with that right now. So user. And when you click user, it's going to say redeemer. So the person who redeemed it, the user, one who is using it, so to speak. So next thing you do is you're going to add an action to come over here to OBS, set browser source URL. Okay. I already have it typed in over here. So I just come back over here, copy it, close that. That's fine. Save it. And then back into the bot and paste it in right here. Okay, click OK. So then we're going to add a OBS set source visibility state. What scene am I in? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Oh shit, I did the wrong one up there too. I'll fix that in a second. Tech scene, it's portable OBS sponsor board. No. Am I not connected? OBS. Connect. I don't have that one set to auto connect. My bad. Why did I leave the bot? I swear. So, all right, now that we're back to working again, actions. Let's come over here, change this back to the other portable OBS. Yeah, tech scenes that we're on. What are we on? Blank. We're on blank. Blank. There we go. Neon flux. And then there is what we're pasting in there. Okay. Done. There we go. Add action, OBS, set source visibility state, portable. blank neon flex, make it visible, add a delay, say 5 seconds. Whoa, not 50. All right, and then duplicate this and edit that to being hidden. All right, and then I come down here into channel report rewards, add title is going to be show your name, neon, right? And then for right now, we'll just make it 100, make it cheap. And then go to the action. Boom. Okay. Now that should change this. Oops. If somebody wants to redeem that, oh, someone already did. As a crash and burner. Here we go. So, pretty straightforward, as you can see. Yeah, it is. Once you understand the pieces and you know that it is, sure, you're dealing with code, but the code you don't even, like I said, fully have to understand. You just got to know what it's doing, and that's it. Exact same thing for an image, except for you, instead of you using target user, you use target user or target profile image escaped. Tapar, hello Tapar, you sneaky in there, so sneaky. Right on. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee real quick because I'm thirsty. And then I'll do an image. I'll do an image one real quick.
Coffee time! Coffee, 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 coffee. Cappuccino.